Welcome to Wholeheartedly for the Lord Bible Journaling with Sherry. Today is a requested process video. Someone asked me, who is a subscriber here, could I please do a digital Bible journal process video using my digital planner. I got this planner from the Etsy shop. It's from Praise and Pray. There are free planners out there. There are other Etsy shops who do have digital planners. This is the one that I'm using, so you don't have to use this one. Anyone would work, or just your good notes alone will work for digital Bible journaling, which I do have a video on that. But this one I'm using the planner, and I'll be using my iPad Pro, as you can see on the screen, an iPad pencil, iCloud, my iPhoto, and the apps that I will be using are Magic Eraser, GoodNotes 5, and a printable. Any printable that I have from the Etsy shop, I keep them in my iCloud, and that's where I'm able to extract my pictures that I want to use for my layout. I take a snapshot and you will see it, and I save it into iPhotos, and from there it goes to from there it goes to Magic Eraser, where I can cut out what I don't want, and then it gets imported into GoodNotes 5. Thank you for watching, and remember, if I can Bible journal, so can you. Digital Bible journaling is not for everyone, but for me, it's been a life changer because it saves time for me. I'm able to journal on the go. When thoughts come to my mind, I can journal it on my iPad, and when I'm ready to do it physically in my Bible, I can do it, or I just have Bible journaling on my iPad, and it's a great tool for on the go. You're saying to yourself, I have these items, or the Magic Eraser may be something that you may not have, but the rest of these, I have these. You can digital Bible journal as well. And trust me, this was so hard for me to get, but once I got it, it was so easy. This is the easiest way for me. The videos that I've seen, it was just too hard for me, and it just wouldn't grasp for me. But this way, a young lady showed me from a Bible journaling group that I'm in, and it worked perfectly. Step one for me, I choose my Bible scripture, and this time I'm using my Tyndale app, and I choose the scripture 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 15 and 16, and I take a snapshot of it. Once I take the snapshot of it, I crop it to the verse that I want to import into my GoodNotes, and that gets saved to my photos on my iPad. Next, it's all about process. What I'm doing now is choosing what elements I want to import into my GoodNotes. It's just like when we Bible journal, we print out our elements and we cut them up. This is the process for cutting up the elements for digital Bible journaling. Okay, it's time to choose the elements that I want. I have a blank page here on my digital planner, and I'm going to choose the elements that I want to crop and import into my files. So I'm going to go into my Magic Eraser, and it's going to access all of my photos. Everything that I take a picture of from my printables will go into my iPhoto, and then Magic app will pull from there. I want to isolate these ladies, so I'm going to crop it and isolate the ladies. And then after that, what happens is once all of the other elements are taken off, I just take the Magic Eraser, that's why I said a Magic Eraser, and it erases all of the edges and things that you don't want in the picture. I can remove the back ladies if I want to, but I don't. I'm going to keep them. I just want to remove any of the color that's lingering on the sides. So I do that. As you can see, I'm clicking the tool. It turns orange at the bottom. Then you'll know what tool I'm using. I change it to black because sometimes there's some extra things left over and the black shows up really well, and I can just erase it. And as you can see, everything is removed and those ladies are there. I click on that little wand and it gives me the transparent background, or a black background or a white background, but you won't see it once you import it. So I go to there and I hit high resolution and I save it. I save the right side actually. And then that gets saved, and then I start over, and that's the process that I do for each element that needs to be cropped. And I'm going to do some more cropping, as you will see, and the same process goes. Erasing extra elements along the sides and isolating the area that I want and keeping the image that I want to import into my GoodNotes layout. Let me slow this down one more time, Kelly, so you can get it. This is Kelly who requested this video. I'm isolating it in Magic Eraser, and I'm going to erase what I don't want. Now I just want the lady, so I'm going to remove the blue background and some extra little squirrelies. You can see me there. I am taking it off, and if I click on the wand and try to erase the whole back image, it will sometimes erase too much, so I have to do it manually. So there are times when you have to do it manually, and there are times when you can just tap on the area that you want to remove and it'll totally remove it. But in this case, it won't do that, so I have to take my time and erase it. It doesn't take long, but you do have to be careful because you don't want to remove items that you want actually left there. So there you see I turned it black, and you can see some white specks, and I erased that, and I continue on with that process. And ladies, guys, if you have any questions, please email me or ask them at the bottom, because this is something that if you get used to doing it, you would really love doing it. And it's a great addendum to physical Bible journaling. I would never exchange it for a complete Bible journaling. I'll do both forever and a day until Jesus comes back. As you can see, I'm removing the background here, but her legs, see, when you tap on it, it removes part of her legs. I don't know for what reason, so I have to go in and do the bottom part manually. Now that I have my ladies, I want to put a journaling card on the page so that I can type in it, just to add a little color to my page. So I'm going to pull some journaling cards up, and I'm going to isolate that as well. And that's pretty simple. Highlight it, isolate it, and save it. That's pretty much it. It's not much that I have to remove. I think I am going to remove this purple flower because it doesn't match the elements, and I'll put something, another element over it. Now the fun begins. I have all of the elements that I think I want to use. Now it's time for me to design the page. This is where all of my elements are cropped and where I want them to go. And you can see me scrolling through, and I'll just import them as I need them. In this process, I go into my photos, and because everything has been cropped where I wanted them to be cropped, I just import what I want. So right there, I'm just sizing it up. So it's just a matter of sizing it. Excuse my dogs in the background. It's time for them to go to bed. It's a matter of sizing it to where you want them. So I'm going to do a simple layout just for demonstration purposes. So I'm scrolling through all of my cropped images and looking for one that I want. I need to put my scripture in there. There it is. I just import that from the photo and put it where I want it to go. And then the rest is all tapping up there. You see there's like a little moon, a little square with the moon. That's what I'm tapping in order to go into my photos. And then next to it, you can snap a picture, and then the T is for typing. What I love about digital Bible journaling, just like physical journaling, I'm able to move the elements around and resize them and put them where I want them to go. And if I don't like it, I can always X out and put it in another place, or spin it around, or make it diagonal, widen it, make it smaller. So that's the whole fun aspect of it. Just so you know, all of the cropping and re-imaging and things like that happens in Magic Eraser. And those files get saved to my photos. Just to reiterate, I'm able to pull these elements in because they've already been through the Magic Eraser, and I've already cropped them and erased what I wanted to erase out of them. So it's just a matter of importing them in from my photos into my GoodNotes to complete my layout. I actually plan to redo this page in a physical Bible journal, and I'm probably going to do a video on it because I was inspired by another YouTuber who did something of this sort, and I'll explain that in the video. What I'm doing right now is I tapped on the T tool, and it's for typing, and I'm just typing in a little thought and something that I read in my Life Application Bible. And so you can just type in your thoughts right there on the note. You can change the color, the font, and the size, and do whatever you want, and there you have it. What I wrote didn't fit on the card, so what I did was highlight it and change my font size to 25 so that I can fit more and it can still be read. Once again, if you have any questions, please write them down below. I will answer them as best as I can. Kelly, I hope this helps you. I hope this guides you, but you know you can always email me and we can discuss how we can get you into this digital Bible journaling. Thank you for watching and take care. Thank you for your patience. This video is longer than I normally have my videos, but I needed to do it instructionally. A snippet or a part in here that you would like for me to redo slower, I can do that as well. I just didn't want the video to be too long, but whatever part you may be confused about, I can always do a short, quick video on that part.